Peace, sister. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Peace. It's a really beautiful Sunday. Is it still morning?
I don't see the time right now. It feels like it.
Right. Yeah. My name is Wanda Sabir, and I am here at Ocean Beach for the 30th annual Maafa commemoration, which I co-founded with Donald Paul Miller in 1990 something. You have to subtract 30 years from 2025. Figure out what it is.
95.
Yeah. And he brought me the idea. He said, he had gone to an ancestor ritual, and we didn't know the term Maafa then. We learned about Maafa from Mareba Ani, Let the Circle Remain Unbroken, and also her Yorugu. And so we called it the Black Holocaust ritual because we saw what happened to our ancestors as a Holocaust. But the Holocaust word belongs to the Jews because they don't separate, that kind of devastation and a massacre of people. It's like they're the only ones that can happen to. So when we got our own term, Maafa, it's like, okay, well, that's Kiswahili, a great calamity, a reoccurring disaster, and that's our word. So we started having, like on our website, we have Maafa, and then we have Black African Holocaust in the same phrase, just in case people don't know what Maafa is. And I remember how when we introduced the term Black Holocaust and Maafa into the Bay Area community of the folks that are, sort of conscious, nobody knew that. Nobody was doing this. And so everyone who says Maafa nowadays, they do it because we did the work.
Thank you.
I mean, like, they don't give us credit, but that's okay.
No.
That's okay,
Thank you.
And even when Dr. Joy DeGruy, came with her book, we were using those terms, post-traumatic slave syndrome. I wrote about it. And I said that, post-traumatic slave syndrome, before her book, I don't know if her book was written or what, but before I saw it.
Come on.
Because I have published documents. Because the Bayview was our media sponsor, San Francisco Bayview. Yeah. Because, we're here in San Francisco.
Right, and we led Black Studies.
Yeah, and true. And the Black press, they weren't feeling this ancestor commemoration because basically it's like a funeral. We're giving our ancestors who no one mourned, we're letting them know we remember your name.
Come on.
And you can rest in peace because like the dead walk, the ghosts haunt, but once you like love on them, and let them know I did not forget you, even if I don't know the details.
Right.
And then, there's some peace, I think, can come around to that. And even when there's work left to be done, because everybody don't get through the ascension. Because I had the wonderful opportunity of getting a reading. And I was going to be traveling, I think, to Nigeria or somewhere over there in West Africa. And there was something that one of my ancestors needed to repair. Because this other ancestor was not happy with my ancestor, and so I had to like do something to repair the damage before I could travel, because otherwise it was gonna be no joke. Yeah, I was not gonna have a good time. Okay. And so I just love it how the circle really does remain unbroken. Like we are so connected. And Minister in Hotep, there's a Akan symbol that shows how we were separated but we're still together. And so, like with our ancestors in our homeland, we're New African. We can never go back, but that is our land. Like Africa is for the Africans and African descendants. But, now we the diaspora people. But that doesn't mean that we are not connected. But I think, sort of the way that enslavement kind of like separated us, just to remember that we still one people. We are still connected. Just the way this day kind of like worked together. I mean, half the stuff that happened today wasn't on the program.
It wasn't.
No, and Desmond like, hey, you got I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's let the sister do the Kemetic yoga. I've never heard of it. I looked it up. And I'm like, oh,
was
this looks
amazing
hella
too.
good.
It
Like,
was so amazing.
it was awesome. And then the sister, who sang. I used to like be in the audience and watch her. She is amazing.
She is.
And then for John Templeton to come through, I really admire him. He's like a phenomenal historian. And I bought his set of books, but I never got them. And now he's going to send them to me.
Come on, everything's coming together.
Yeah,
Spirit was here today for sure.
Totally. And then like you doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I really wanted this to happen, and you're doing it. And Jabari is like so hooked up with everybody. Like, oh, Jabari. Oh, Jabari. Just like, like just doing the work, doing the good work, I just think it's fabulous.
It was fabulous, though. So what does it look like during the year planning for this?
There's no plan.
There's no plan for
people
real.
Don't want to plan.
They don't plan.
I tell people, I got put in the program, save the date.
Come on.
And I'm like, would you like to organize like before the month before because like the people that helped pull us together, we had a meeting on Wednesday. You were there.
I was in there, yeah.
That was the meeting.
That was the first meeting.
Yeah. And look how beautiful.
This is. So I can only imagine if we planned, it'll be big. We'll have people flying in.
Well, we have had people fly in.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because in LA they have the Press Unity community. They have a 3-day, and so they had something yesterday, something today, and then Monday they go to the beach because they are really connected to the Indigenous Peoples Day, and so they do something, on that day itself.
So do they do this all around the country?
Oh yeah. We have an organization that I co-founded called I think I mentioned it to you all, the International Coalition for the Commemoration of African Ancestors of the Middle Passage, and that was when I mentioned how there's a second Saturday in June that is a day that a lot of people and throughout the world honor ancestors. They pour libations at the same time, secretly.
Wow.
Yeah, and so. Because October in New York is too cold. So I said, can't honor ancestors too much. So I was like, okay, we can do it twice.
Come on.
We can do June.
Do it every day.
We're supposed to do it every day, right? Honor our ancestors,
Come on. Why you so for somebody that hasn't been to a Maafa commemoration, and this is a 30-year one, which is such a blessing. And we're so blessed that it's still here. Why would you say that it's important that they at least try to make it to the commemoration, if at all possible?
Yeah, well, because we can honor our ancestors in our homes, and if we have a tradition like in our families, then you're not alone. But I don't have anybody. I don't live with anybody. It's just my house and my ancestor shrines, and I got every flat surface in my house is a shrine. I got candles and bells and flowers and other types of things. I'm like, dang, I got pictures of ancestors. I'm like. It didn't happen all at once, but I just noticed that when I was taking a class, and I noticed that I have every room has a shrine, even the bathroom. In the bathroom, I've got a photograph when I was in Elmina village in Ghana. Yeah, I have a picture that I took in one of the dungeons.
So your house is a temple.
Yeah.